Warning, the following program contains offensive language, controversial topics, and inappropriate behavior that may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Two people that faces were bleeding. That one chick that got punched by him and then him. These kids were acting crazy. They've jumped the Jersey guy. There was like 4 of them. They were all at least 16. They beat the fuck out of that guy. I remember walking out there and his face was and then her face was I was like, damn. All right, well, these fools got fucked up. Then there was a guy that pulled out a blade.
The Stool Podcast.
What do we want?
Mr. Stool! Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
You guys are so mean. Those kids aren't real losers. We don't want your music.
You're their forfeit.
You guys are so embarrassing.
To win any motherfucker always be funny.
Nice work, you dunce.
All right.
How about we go in introduction?
I
7
will.
seconds.
I will talk.
We did not do that.
That's right. This we usually chop out a lot of this bullshit anyway. Welcome to another episode of the Stool Podcast. It's going to be a fun one. It's another Homeroom episode. All right. So appreciate y'all coming out. My name is Johnny, a.k.a. JonnySavag. And to my left, we got Mr. Mick. There he is. That's
there
him.
I am. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Stool Podcast. Go ahead, before we get started today, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and hit that beautiful bell icon. It's going to get you guys all the information that we have about new content coming out. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in lately. I am Mickstradamus. Welcome. This is a Homeroom episode. This is going to be a fun one. You know,
Anthony.
It's just the 3 of us today.
Just a quick one, a fun
It's
one.
the 3 of
It's
us.
going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. We got some fun topics.
We have a bunch of fun topics.
We're gonna say a lot of crazy things today, probably. And
Are we?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Well, we got a lot of it out of the way beforehand, so that's a good thing because a lot of that shit we were saying will probably get us
know what he's
canceled.
talking about.
You should have heard this.
Gentlemen.
You should hear this joke. I'm gonna just repeat the joke that Anthony said.
No.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
We're okay on all of that.
What?
This is a family show, John.
You guys
Didn't you
are
know that?
pussies,
Aren't you
dude.
This is a family show.
Family program.
Wow.
But
Hey, wait, real quick. Speaking of pussies, do you see what Legion of Skanks is doing?
no, whatever.
They're no longer using skanks on any of their shit. It's all Legion. They're calling it Legion Fest. They're no longer Legion of Skanks. They're the Legion.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of gay, to be honest. But I still love those guys. They're my favorite. But they expect us to call them gay about it.
So no. Speak out more on that, Johnny. Talk about. I want to see like what makes them pussies because they're rebranding, obviously, to try to reach more.
Yeah, but they're just not sticking to their core values. But,
No.
but it's funny because they're doing it the right way. They rebranding. They changed their logo, or not changed it, but like made it look a little
It's
different.
refined. I've seen it.
Yeah. And then they, so they're still edgy and stuff. Because I was watching the last episode today with Soder and freaking Colin Turrell, and that shit is so funny. And they're still doing the same shit. I think it's just they're making it look better on social media and like online and stuff like that, so more people come in. But then the content is not that much different. So I think they're kind of doing it in a trolly way. I feel like, but it's still kind of gay because it's fucking Skank Fest. It's not Legion Fest. What the fuck?
Legion.
Unless they're joking about it, but they didn't seem like they were joking about it. And
The time to have done that would have been April 1st. You know,
No,
that would have been.
I know.
I think
that would have been the time.
I think it's kind of fishy with the new YouTube policy now.
That's why. Yeah.
That's probably that. Honestly, I would say
they-
more of that. Yeah.
I think they're on their 3rd or 4th YouTube channel right now too.
Yeah.
because of all this shit.
Yeah, they had to have a cleaner branding for the platform.
Yeah.
Now, here's exactly why I asked all of this. Right? Is that or is that not in
What we were talking about last week.
information control, dude? It's like literally it's censorship, like guiding.
Yep.
That's their livelihood, so I respect it. Yeah, do what you have to do to maintain your livelihood. But yeah, dude, that's us being literally forced to conform to people just telling us to, and that's the most offensive podcast in the world.
They label themselves as the most offensive podcast, and that's why I love them, and that's why I listen to them, is because nobody has a podcast like Legion of Skanks.
And I'm almost guaranteeing they're not going to change anything.
No, I don't think they are. Dude, they literally on that episode, they were already, they had a segment was Black People Hate Charlie Kirk. That was one of the segments. And it was just a bunch of videos of, it was great.
Black people hating on Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, they're still Legion of Skanks. You can't change Lewis. Come on now. You think Lewis is going to change?
Maybe.
No. No. And deep down inside, he'll never
wave enough money in front of any human being.
Nah, dude, Lewis loves the shock value of shit.
Mhm.
That's what I've noticed.
But it's so funny when you're watching this past episode. It's like he keeps saying it, but then he keeps accidentally saying Skanks, but then keeps on saying Legion, right?
Yeah,
and like going back and forth. But it's just funny because like it almost seems like they're trolling at the same time. Like literally, they're trolling on the episode about it. Like they know it's gay.
That's one way to psy-op your fans into basically believing that selling out is not a thing. So.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like I said, I don't say it in any derogatory sense, dude. Get their money; they all deserve it. It's just for me, it's such a funny thing that like now we are looking at like a sort of censorship culture that's coming back a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird. It is definitely weird, but hey, they're still fucking great. I like those guys.
Yeah, they rule. They're the best.
It's my favorite podcast for sure. Number one for me. So either way, I'm gonna watch it. So it don't matter.
I'm more
to me.
of a making your murder guy.
Oh my god!
Is it Making Your Murder?
I don't know what that is.
Called? I've never listened to an episode.
You don't even know the title of it.
Making Your Murderer.
Oh shit, that's funny. Let's talk about All American Rejects. They did a tour. So I think we're a couple weeks late about it or whatever.
Pretty damn sure we are.
We're late on it, but it's such a cool. It's like I've been wanting to talk about this, but it's just it hasn't come to fruition. Fruition, whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and spell that, Johnny.
You guys know that I'm the dumb one on this podcast, so I don't know why you
Johnny's
guys...
just doing his due diligence.
I'm doing my due diligence, and
I'm doing my due diligence. That's great.
I'm gonna send a video. I think this is cool.
Is it going to the chat?
Yeah,
because I was looking it up right now.
So they're like, it seems like they're. I don't know if there was like a full tour, but they're playing a bunch of house shows. And like, I'm not an All American Rejects fan. Like, I don't really,
there we go.
Particularly like their music or listen to a lot of their shit. Like,
I'm a big fan.
They have some cool songs. They definitely have some cool songs, but just the idea of them taking a more like grassroots approach to like music is fun. And like, nobody's doing this, obviously. You know what I mean? I think it's like a super cool idea. Look at that. I pulled that up pretty quick, actually.
I don't know how to. Oh yeah.
No, on the bottom corner of the the video. There you go. Is that that's inside somebody's house though, right? Am I mistaken? Because I've seen two videos that looks like a living room to me.
Yeah, you could tell it's a living room.
Yeah, and then there was another one that was like in somebody's backyard, like under the awning. But it's just like, how cool is that, dude?
Just house show vibes.
Yeah. But a whole tour of that is that's dope, dude.
I'm with it.
I'm so with it. I might actually go listen to their gay music now.
I'll be honest, to me, the first record is like a special record to me.
Really?
I love that first record.
Huh.
That record is really good.
A special record for a special guy.
Dude, honestly, you can't argue with go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, how do they find these houses?
That's the crazy.
That's a pretty sick house.
I'm sure there's fans that are like, "Hey, I got a whole like spot you guys could do some shit in."
Probably.
You want to play in my backyard?
You want to play in my backyard?
That's probably exactly what's happening. Like they probably put it out there, and their fans are probably just like, "Oh, yeah,"
okay, and they're like filming it like really cool and legit.
Yeah,
that's kind of sick.
That is sick. That's such a cool idea, though. That's so badass. Like, imagine if Korn did something like this. For me, that would be the most amazing thing ever.
It falls right in line with what I talk about. My whole like, do you think like this artist or that artist or this actor or famous person would be like if they broke down in front of your house?
Oh, they're the cool guys for sure.
I feel like yes, every single one of the All American Rejects would have a drink with you, and
right.
chill with you, and
feed them dinner. They're going to be like, oh, we're kicking it with you guys for the rest of the week now.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Throw on some cornbread and chili beans. These guys will be happy campers.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's super cool though. But yeah. So speaking of shows, I really want I wanted to bring this up last week with Ryan because I thought it would have been cool to get a comedian's perspective. But I think I wanted to ask you guys because I had this experience, which will lead me into like one other thing that I wanted to talk about. I know I'm fucking going off right now, but hey, this is what we do. Like, what would you guys say your pre-show ritual is? Because I know what mine is now when I play with DNG, and I figured it out at our last show when we played in Long Beach. Because I had a long drive, right? And pre-show ritual, what I mean by that is like anything, whether it's like listening to certain music or eating a certain way, or maybe exercising in the morning, whatever your thing is, right? Mine consists of this. Now, I listen to nothing but OG Korn, right?
Only that band?
Just Korn. That's
Okay.
it. I need to hear Fildy because I need to hear Fildy fucking slapping the bass, and it's just like his groove and like his style. I need that to be embedded in my head because then it relates to what I'm trying to do on stage with my bass with my band. You know what I mean? And I know we're deathcore, so it's not really like, it has new metal elements, so it kind of like fits. But that's what I figured out.
Do you
that
think
works
Fildy
for me.
fingers good?
Oh, he fingers so good.
I bet you he fingers really good.
He'd be slapping the clit, dude.
I was like, he's like, I didn't even know I could make that noise.
He's all popping and slapping.
So you have to listen to Korn.
So I figured this out just because I always listen to Korn, of course, if I have a show coming up. But I was like, I need to listen to Life is Peachy and the self-title because I want his bass tone is in my head. I want it to be fresh in my head because that's what I go for, right? Because my favorite bass player. And then when I played live, I kind of like, I was in that mindset. It. Exactly,
All right. Well,
and then I was like, playing a certain way. And I got so many compliments that day of the show from people I had no clue who they were. They just came to me like, bro, you fucking tone is sick. This is sick. I'm like, oh, so that just helped me. That like, it solidified it for me. Like I need to be in this headspace every single time I play a show. Cause
is there a specific set of songs that you like, do you listen to a specific length, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
So that's a good question because this is what I was doing. I was like, I put Life is Peachy on first and I just hit random. So went to any song. But if it wasn't bass heavy within like the first, few, seconds of the song, I'll switch it. And then I'll just listen to the bass heavy parts. I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick. And if it's hit me good, I'll leave it on. But if not, I'm like, or if it's, I'm like, all right, this is good, but I need more. Go to the next song. And I like went through both albums the whole drive to Long Beach, which was like 50 minutes for me. I was just like living through both of those albums and it just made me feel perfect. I was like, all right, this is good. And then I stretched really good. I had a great show. That's all I'm saying.
You said something about yanking really good. What was
so another part of it, like there's three things. Like I listen to Korn, I got to stretch really well, and I got to yank it before every show. And it works for me. Maybe it don't work for you, but it works for me. And I don't mean like jerking out. I mean like just I gotta yank it real hard.
I want you to
like a tugging motion, like
I gotta tug it,
stretch it out, and stretch Armstrong really kind of.
Yes, that's a good example.
Well, with that said, I mean, what's the worst pre-show ritual out there? I mean, what could you possibly?
Honestly,
that's a good question.
I can tell you this right now.
What's that thing though? What is that fucking thing that every single time you have a show, you promise yourself you won't do it that way again?
Drinking. Fucking drinking before a show. That's it.
Definitely that.
Yeah. Drink every time. It's drinking
every single time.
Honestly, here's the deal. If let's say here's where it works out for me. Where it's like a long drive or something, and a long load in, we have to do all of that. That whole thing will keep me completely distracted, and I'm busy, and then all the way up. All right, cool. It's like 20 minutes till we have to be on stage or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like busy, boom, boom, bullet to bullet. And if I end up, let's say it's somewhere local or somewhere close, and it's like I end up at the show early. Or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'll crack a beer or whatever, It's like, that's where it's like,
that's where it starts.
You know what I mean? And then like by the time all the rest of the band shows up, it's like, all right, yeah, I'm a couple deep, but let's do it. That's where I do find my regrets. I feel like the way, because I do like having a shot before going on stage and loosening up. That feels fucking great. It helps you really ride your adrenaline. But yeah, that's probably the balance I would say.
I think I would add that to my my pre-show, like one beer, like not a heavy beer, like 1.805 or something like that. Gets me kind of like perfect. You know?
Just makes your blood warm.
Yeah,
you know, just kind of puts you in the right space. You know,
exactly.
That's kind of more where I'm at with it. Like I really like that because I do like to stay like hydrated. Like I'll pound a bottle, like a whole 8-ounce bottle of water before the show.
Yep.
And then have another one on stage with me because I know I'm going to dehydrate myself up there.
Yep.
But did you get into yours, Mick?
What are your?
Do you have like a?
For my pre-show ritual? Well, yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I'm always like changing my strings, but that's why I was just like, because it's like I'm more on like the technical side of like because my brain wants to like make.
I have to adjust the knobs on my amp first and play.
No, but that's like the OCD thing that I have about my brain where I can't shut it off. Where it's just like I have this like expectation of like how things are supposed to be perceived on my things that I do. Mm-hmm. So, which is like a crippling thing. I fucking recognize it. It's so gross.
It's all just cut to like, like playing at the whiskey. The whole band's like taking a shot, like, cheers, guys, to our first show at the whiskey. And Mike's over in the corner. He's like, sorry, guys, I'm adjusting my truss rod real quick. Just give me a second.
Everyone's just like, dude, what?
Hey, just relax a little, man.
No, but it was for me, it was like for definitely changing your strings a couple of hours before a show. It sounds great.
It does always sound good.
What you've been playing on, you have to break them in a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple of days at least before the show, practice on them.
I did that once, and Mick even warned me. He's like, "You barely gonna change your strings?" So I was like changing them like the day. I think it was the night before. They must have felt
tight.
They were very tight, and then my style of playing is very loose. Like my strings are really loose, so they went out of tune so fast. But as soon as I tuned, and I was stretching the fuck out of them. I was here doing it. I think was it before I played the show? It was. Yeah. So I was stretching my strings here, fucking yanking that shit, yanking it. I was yanking the strings, the whole, fucking stretching them out. And then I played the show and it was good. The first song, it fucking all fucking went out of whack. And then once I tuned it back, then it was good the rest of the show. But the first song, it was all fucked up. And I literally tuned it right before, tuned it again when I got on stage. And the first song, I fucked them all up and then I had to retune it. And then it was good though after that. After that, it was pretty fine. Like I just had to keep retuning the very top string because it's super loose. But other than that, it worked out for me. So
this is why we are trying to get a sponsorship from
I need a string.
The Evertune Bridge, company. If we can,
know. Can they put that on a 7-string Conklin or not?
I don't know how that would work. For like a bass like that heavy of strings. I guess it would just.
I don't think it can.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know. But that'd be nice. I mean, I use SIT strings now, and I'm really look. So you guys know. I want an endorsement, and I'll buy all the strings.
SIT?
They're called SIT. Yeah, it's a stay in tune strings. Okay. A lot of people use them now, and I was using them back in what's name was turned us on to them. First vocalist of Abracadabra when we were at Nova Skies. And Sean was the first one because he got he got the endorsement for the band. And he was like, yeah, you just call them, hit them up, and then they'll send you the strings. Like, my strings are like...
Are they like a local company or something? They're like a small company.
I believe they are. Yeah, they're definitely like more independent, but they got like a pretty decent roster now. Like, because their strings are actually very good.
So what?
They last a long time.
What are you saying though?
I want a sponsorship.
What are you saying though? Are you saying you're using
SIT?
I use SIT. The camera.
I
use SIT strings only.
Ooh,
not because
exclusive.
and not because they're the only ones that carry Conklin.
Send him like a press kit video or something.
I did.
Oh, you did? Really?
I did.
Oh shit.
I didn't get nothing back.
We'll cut that for you, Johnny.
Wait, go back to me. Look, my band goes on tour. I have a project.
They're like, you want to endorse this old head over here? Do you want to do?
They got a pretty decent roster too. I forget who exactly is in there, but I remember looking it up. I was like, oh, okay. They got some metal guys, got some rock guys, country, and everything.
That's sick.
They got a little bit of everything. And I have 2 projects: Thee Dunce that I play bass in parts,
barely,
and then barely. About 10% of the time. And then my band, like we go on tour. We have freaking good music, good production, music videos. Maybe I need to do more playthroughs and shit.
That's what I was gonna say, like
covers and shit like that.
You need to make a presence as a bassist.
Yeah, yeah, I got to do that more. That's on me then.
Yeah, of course. It's all on you,
It's
Johnny.
always on me.
Let us know in the comments
don't
if
got the
Johnny should
time.
step that shit up or not.
Yeah, tell me in the comments if I should step my game up.
I'm actually going to take that a step further and say, comment to tell Johnny that he needs to step his shit up.
All caps, please.
All caps.
Johnny, step your shit up. Like, give us that comment over and over.
Yeah.
But
That's amazing.
So, I mean, kind of to stay sort of like at least full circle on that topic a little bit with the rituals and stuff. You've been on tour, Johnny.
Yeah.
And you've been doing shows with
Right.
D&G. That is your band. You guys play heavy music.
Yes.
And a lot of the time that can facilitate some
crazy shit.
Yeah.
So we did a little micro tour. We went to San Luis Obispo. Great venue. The Humdinger Brewery. We ended up
Great
we were
name.
supposed to do
I like that.
We were supposed to do 3 shows. We ended up doing the middle show got canceled, so we were just gonna do like a beach day and bullshit and have fun. We played Humdinger. It was like a Friday night, and then we're just gonna have Saturday night off, and then we're gonna just do Sunday in Bakersfield. Humdinger actually said, "Yo, we have a show tomorrow. It's gonna be like 7 bands. If you guys want to jump on, we're gonna just do an all day event." Started at like freaking 3:00. It was one of those like summer festival type shit. So they were like, "Yeah, we just throw you guys in like somewhere in the middle, and you guys come back and play if you want." And we're like, "Yeah, of course. Why not? Why would we not do that?" And so
put your phone away.
I'm gonna send you something.
Oh shit.
So San Luis Obispo, very nice people, great brewery, Humdinger and San Luis Obispo, super cool. And then those are 2 very fun shows. We played with some of our homies over there. Bear King was the other band that we did this like little run with. Which every time we go up that way, we always play with Bear King. They're the fucking shit. BAREKING. Go check them up.
Check it out.
And then we played Bakersfield. And Bakersfield, if you go play Jerry's Pizza, you already know that
Jerry's Pizza goes
is
off.
the best. It's such a great venue. Great freaking
Pizza.
Great pizza.
Honestly, yeah. What a wonderful
it's amazing.
low down show
Yep.
vibe that
And
they provide.
Right. And it's in the basement. So it's just it just reminds you of that OG shit, like playing old school shows in basements and shit. We used to play this one venue. It was a church, but the church loved, they were trying to get with the youth and stuff. We used to play this church in Pomona all the time. And I've never seen so much chaos happen inside of a church. But every show, it was just nuts. People getting their ass beat. Some guy got stabbed one time. I was like, this is a church. You guys realize that, right? But it was in their basement. It's always basements.
So was it like a stigmata kind of stabbing? Like it was for it was for the Lord?
They were actually trying to crucify him. I think they were a little too much into the Bible stories and stuff. But no, so it was that was fun back in the day. But so we played Bakersfield, great show, which was crazy. There was a couple bands that played before us. Some of the homies. I sent one video, but I need to send this one.
I got nothing in the chat. Where'd you send it to?
Who did I send it to? I didn't send it in the group chat. Yeah, I did. Nope, I did not. I got it. But
Nice.
who did I send it
This
to?
guy.
Where the fuck
Am I right?
I'm just like waiting patiently for you guys to get it back into gear.
I'm gonna milk this.
I know he has something armed
This is
up. There.
this is the Stool Podcast.
Okay,
this is Johnny's self-promotion segment.
Wait for that one. Because this other one. Let me see. Where is it?
Wait, don't do this one yet.
Not yet.
Oh man, it already looks.
I have to
Fuck it.
lead into that one.
You just want to sit on the couch?
Huh?
You want to sit on the couch?
Like you're a guest. Are you plugging? You got to get into mid show plugs right now.
I'll get in there if you guys want me to. Where the fuck did I send?
Oh my god, Johnny! I'm gonna play this.
I know. No. Okay, so we a couple
Wrap
bands played before us, and then we played right, and right off the rip, we were playing, and so Bear King has their own. They have their own video guy, and he's at every show, and he loves us. He's one of our homies now. Let me see if I can pull. That's the video I'm trying to get first. I'm trying to get that one first.
His preparation is just meticulous.
Well, I forgot to prep this one, but our buddy EJ's Einstein Visuals. He's super cool.
Einstein Visuals.
Shout out. He's my homie.
Okay.
let me see. Okay, I got the link. Okay, I got the link. This is perfect. I got the link. This is great. I'm telling you, this is good.
All the editing is gonna roll onto you.
It's fine.
That we have to cut out.
No, we just leave it, dude. Who cares? This is great podcasting, guys.
No, it's terrible.
This is trash, dude. I'm getting editor's PTSD right now, dude.
What the hell?
Okay, so I might have to give you access to that one. But so
oh
EJ,
my goodness, can I just play the other one? Yeah, because there's no access.
Click it. I can. It's literally going to ask right now, and then I could just say yeah. Hit editor or view or what. It doesn't matter.
I did. There. It is. You better edit this out. This is fucking terrible.
What? There we go.
Said request sent. That's where I'm at.
I got you. So EJ was on stage taking pictures right in front of me, right? And he's always there. So, but Jerry's Pizza has their own photographer, and he's sitting there doing his photography, right? And there's like this pillar in the middle. So look, a lot of people try to stand right where the pillar is so they don't get hit, right? And EJ is on stage with us, and he's kind of our photography guy when we're out there. So he's allowed on stage. He's allowed to can do whatever he wants, you know? And this other guy, I don't know who he is. Apparently everybody in Bakersfield knows each other. So him and EJ know each other, come to find out. But EJ's taking pictures, right? And this guy's right off the stage, but EJ's on the stage. And EJ backs up and like he's ducking down. He's doing all the things you got to do to not get in the way of the band and other people. And this guy just pushes EJ, but just pushes him forward, right? And then so EJ kind of turns around like, what the fuck? So now you can play. So you can kind of, I give you a little bit of a.
Do you want audio? You want audio?
You can have audio, yeah. So this is us at Jerry's Pizza in the basement. And you can see right where Andy is.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it go down here. Look at Andy just breaks. Like, oh shit!
Why?
So now do the full screen so everybody can see it, and then rewind it. Try to get to the beginning.
How do I get to the full screen for the video?
The 9. Yeah, and then just hit 1 on the. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. See, I want to go to the moment.
Go to the beginning because you can see it happening.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I want to go to
you
the
can
moment.
You can see him. See EJ's right there in the white shirt on the stage. You see him?
Yeah, he's a photographer.
Yeah. And that fool pushed him, so he fuck.
He fucking goes ham on him.
And yeah, EJ just started fucking whooping this fool's ass, dude. And I was like, at me, I'm playing my bass, and they were literally right in front of me, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, do I do something? Like, I'm still slapping my bass. And we're all like, yo, hey. So pause it. Okay, let me explain some more now. Because
hold on. I want to watch this. I'm sorry. I want to watch some of this unfold real quick. I want to see how people respond in the room. I always love that. Like the when there's where are we at? Yeah, when there's like a fight or something and everything comes to a halt,
and you just
hear multiple voices from different directions. You just always hear just
like,
no, dude, chill.
Hey, he's a pussy. Get him out of here.
And you got that one guy egging everyone on in the back.
Yeah. All right. Let me tell you what happened. Like prior to, so he pushed EJ out of the way to like, yo, get out of my way. I'm trying to take pictures too. But EJ's on the stage. He's allowed to be there. So this other guy, right?
So it was another photographer.
Not the house's photographer.
So he was fighting with EJ over photography?
Yes. So being in his way. And so he pushed EJ, and EJ went kind of forward, like, yo, what the fuck, dude? So he kind of backed up and like ducked down, and he pushed him again. And EJ was like, he went like, whoa, like that's where I caught the video. I should have, spiced some more out of it, but because there's the video you can like literally see him push EJ, right?
I saw it the second time,
and I was right in front of him, so I saw the whole thing. And so he pushed EJ, pushed him again, and EJ backs up and is like, yo, and so he tries to get off the stage.
What the fuck?
And the guy like kind of like went to push him again, and while he was off the stage, and EJ pushed him back, like kind of countered it and pushed him, but the guy dropped his camera, so he was fucking.
Oh,
he dropped it. And it just splattered.
Oh no!
Yeah. So he went.
Of course, that's gonna. Yeah.
So he went to punch EJ, and EJ like dodged it, put his camera on the stage, and then just fucking started smacking this fool up. Bah, 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 on the stage, and they were rolling on the stage, and they rolled off the stage. I just spit everywhere. And then this random ass woman went and behind the other guy and like got him like hugged him, like just started hugging him,
just trying to get him to stop.
She was a problem the whole night. It was just one blonde chick. She was a problem the whole night. She was hitting every dude, like legit. If somebody was dancing and she got in the way and got hit, she would go to that fool and start swinging on him. And then they were like, "What the?" She was nuts, bro.
You had her number? Or?
No.
Oh, damn it.
She was
hot.
She was a
I mean, this sounds like my kind of lady.
She was a problem, bro. And then, so she started hugging the other guy to get him off, and then they were trying to get EJ off. And then finally they broke them up, and then this is what you see here. They finally got them separated. But that's what led to this, the dude dropping his camera.
Oh,
so continue.
I could definitely see,
bro. This is just
why that will light you up.
This is
you know
just
what I mean?
the tip of the iceberg of this night. And I'll try to go through this a little bit faster. But
we go back to the full ass video.
So keep playing, and this is my video, so there's no copyright. This is from my camera.
Yeah, there's always that. That's another one in the back. No! No!
So there goes,
stop that.
There goes EJ
right now.
EJ's that guy right there.
Yeah, the white shirt.
Yep, the white shirt. That's my boy.
Look at Johnny, just the ultimate
I'm just
marketeer.
like,
let me get video of this shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, that camera was the photographer's camera. I was like, whose camera is this? And I kept holding it, and it was his. I was like, it's yours? And he's like, yeah.
That's the guy who had the fight.
Yeah, that was the other. That's
him.
the house photographer.
See, now, Johnny, you get a bad rap.
Wait, by who?
You get a bad rap, but you're a good guy.
What do you mean by who?
Everyone that I talk to, you know what they tell me? They tell me that Johnny guy, he's a real piece of shit. But I know you for real. And I know deep down, you're a good guy.
No, I trained too much.
I tried to be.
I trained too much gear respect into him, dude.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, because my first thought was to do phobia on this guy and take my bass off and crack it on his head. You've seen that video?
No.
We'll bring that up later. That's the fucking phobia. One of the they're the best, bro. One of the best bands, you know. So. Go.
It's a sidebar. Anyways, moving on.
So
but, yeah, no. I find it. Hold on. I find it funny. I find it very funny that you both, in the same like 10-second swipe, you're like, "Oh, here's something that we should talk about." But hold on, we'll talk about it later.
We'll get back to that. But so that happened, right? They pulled them off. Everything was fine. It was whatever. We literally lost a full 2 songs. So we had to literally cut out 2 full songs. We started that song completely over. We're just like, let's start this song over and then just cut the last 2 songs off. That's what we ended up doing. It was great. We still had a good show. It's fine. Reminiscence played right after us. Really great band. Go check them out. And then Bear King closed the show. So when Bear King played, right? Nothing happened during Reminiscence. Everything was fine. Everybody was cool. But when Bear King went and played, right? They played the first song. It's kind of like one of those intro songs, like a minute and a half, right? Fun, dope song, heavy as shit, and they sound so fucking good. And then the second song started playing, and I'm in the front, and I'm like videotaping everything, right? On my phone, like just stories and doing that shit, you know? And there was this one guy that was going across the front of the stage and kind of doing like these weird bear crawl things, and he was hitting the floor monitors and knocking them over and everything. He was just a drunk dude.
But not really like crowd killing or mocking, but just doing like some weird shit.
Yeah, and he was just doing it. He was laughing. He was having a good time. So it was whatever. And I just was busting. I was laughing and I just walked away. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna get this guy's way. I'm too old for this shit. So I just walked away. I went to the back and I was talking to my band, and then I heard people yelling. So I turned around. And then this guy, he had like a jersey tank top, like a basketball jersey. Yeah. And I see him fighting with the same photographer from Jerry's, not EJ, but the other guy, right? So I see them like arguing at each other, right? And then there's this one girl that's a fan of ours that goes to like all of our shows every time we go out there. And I saw her like with the Jersey guy holding them back, and they were going at each other. So immediately Andy and Warner take the photographer, like, bro, we got to get you the fuck out of here. Everybody's going to kill you.
Yeah, he seems to be a problem, no?
Right. And I don't think he is a problem per se, but I think he was just having a bad day. because what happened when that dude was going back and forth, he hit him and made him drop his camera again.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's just another his camera.
Just imagine that, like fucking. He steps outside of the venue after all of that happens. The two different events happen, and then he steps outside of the venue, and a 4-year-old girl, he's like slaps his camera out of his head, bitch. He's like, what the this day? What is going on?
Crazy, bro. It's like when you stub your toe in the morning.
Did you end up talking to him afterward?
No. I you know what's funny is when I was in my,
I would want to have talked to him and be like, dude,
I would
what's
have
going
too.
on?
You all right,
what's
bro?
going on with you?
Do you need a hug?
Seem like you're having a rough one.
It was funny because before the show started, I was in the van just chilling. Right, I'm on my phone, just charging my phone and chilling in the van. And this guy actually came to the van because he knows Andy. Andy knows everybody. So he was talking to Andy. I remember that Andy left, and I was talking to him while I was in the van. He was like, "Yo, you guys are sick," and all this shit. I'm just like, "Cool," and he's like, "Oh, I'm a photographer, Jerry." I'm, "Oh, cool. He's a cool guy. This guy's cool. I never met him before." Then all this happened after, But so he dropped his phone. These two guys are going at it. So they freaking took him up. Warner grabbed all his camera equipment. I was like, "I'm gonna take it all upstairs, take it to him." Andy helped him get out there and took him all the way out of the upstairs just to get him out of the heat of the situation, right? And then the security guard comes down after that because some people followed him and were like starting shit with him upstairs. So people followed him upstairs to start more shit with him because they just didn't like him because he had 2 incidences. There you go.
So good.
So he went upstairs and security came downstairs and he was flashing the light on Bear King like, "No, we're shutting this shit down." Second song for Bear King. He's like, "Nope, we're shutting this shit down.
My God.
Let's turn this shit off." And then the sound guy was like, "Oh, okay." So he shuts the
sound system
not
off.
the sound. He starts flashing the lights and Bear King. This is what I like about Bear King.
They keep on playing?
They did not give off. Brandon is the shit, the vocalist. He's like, "Nah," and he's like, "No, we're rolling." He just kept.
So was it drums and vocals just solely?
So at first it was the whole band still playing, and he was just flashing the lights, and they went and then he turned the lights on. They still kept playing. People are still moshing, and then they shut the sound system off, and you just hear the drums of him screaming with no mic and shit.
Right.
Just the live amps and all that shit. Like it was just very raw.
Oh, so they still had live amps. It just wasn't house system.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Yeah, because they weren't gonna shut their because they know amps are sensitive. Everybody knows that. You can't just shut them off.
That
so.
honestly, I was about to ask that. I was like,
yeah, no,
dude,
fuck that.
So
then it would have been a riot.
The sound guy just shut off all of the fucking.
Nah,
I was about to say that would
it would have been another fist fight.
I would have flipped out on that shit for sure.
And the thing is, the sound guy's such a fucking cool guy. He's a good sound guy. He's like very like he wants you to sound good. So he's like, "What do you guys like?" I'm
meticulous.
Yeah, he's very meticulous. There you go. That's the word. And meticulous. It's a good word. And so that happened, and then but no, he shut everything down on the second song of Bear King, and then they played the whole song. Then they started the next song, and they just going,
went right into it.
Kept going.
That does roll.
And then they turned the lights completely off, so you couldn't shit.
These are the moments.
It was
dude.
Pitch black.
These are the moments these are the shows that I like to be at.
Yeah, it was.
Be at shows like that.
And
that rules.
Then so that was it was a good time. It was so fun. I went straight after they actually shut everything off, and then they turned all the lights on after that. After they shut it down, the guitarist was fucking freaking out. He's all fucking pissed, cussing out the security guard, cussing out the sound guy. They said, "Fuck you guys." We only played like a song and a half, freaking pretty much. I went up to all of them. I shook all their hands. I was like, "Look, you guys are the shit. You guys are the shit. You guys are the shit," to every single one of them. And then, so as this was happening, this is the reason why they shut everything down, because the security guard kept coming up and down. There was a fight going on outside, like not just a regular one-on-one. No, there was like a brawl outside. And it was like multiple people, and it just was going nuts. And that's the next video that I sent. So let's cue that one up.
I was literally about to ask about it. I was about to ask about it right now.
That's what I'm saying. This shit.
All right, hold on.
This shit was not just one thing. It was like one thing after.
Okay,
that would be a sick ass live stream, dude.
This is outside of the venue.
Outside of the venue, while Bear King was playing, this was going on.
God.
So go to the IG video one again, because I think it'll pull up full screen.
Oh, so the 9. And
There you go.
one.
You got it. You
Boom.
got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Yeah, just do it like that because these are my videos. So this is happening. Now, I think if you click it, it'll pause.
Hold it? Or
right there. You see that? So remember
shit.
the blonde chick that I told you was a problem? This is
She'd
her.
be a problem. I'll see
this is her fighting somebody outside. And because she was cool with the photographer for
she's
Jerry's.
a problem.
That one right there.
Yep. That's my kind of problem.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
So now,
She has leg strength. Seriously, but she had her getting that freaking.
Is that Ronda Rousey?
So there's Jersey guy. You see him on the blue jersey. You see him? Watch, you'll see him. Here's the blue jersey guy.
Yeah, I see him.
You see him right there on the top? Okay, now watch. Look what he does. He's right there, right? Look what he does. Look what he does.
Oh shit!
He starts hitting the fucking the blonde chick, and then he gets jumped by these Mexican kids.
Oh shit!
That was crazy.
Yo,
Jesus,
yo,
people are too violent.
Yo,
my goodness, guys.
Yo,
and this started.
And she's there just chilling. Someone's pulling her hair. Yeah, pulling her hair.
Who said that?
I don't know.
No, look at.
That's so funny.
We're ignoring the most important part of the video.
What?
Dude, the girl who's fighting with the blonde chick is still fighting with her, and everybody
I'm telling
splits.
You, she's
everybody
a problem.
Everybody splits, and she's still fighting. Watch. The girl, she's pulling her hair. She's holding her. Everyone disperses. Look at, she's still.
Oh my god, bro!
Everyone's like, this. See, that's one reason I've always been like very opposed to just like public fighting. It never works out in a way where everyone like feels gratified.
No.
Usually it like peters out like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, well, I'm clearly not gonna like break my nose over this shit, so I'm walking away or some shit like that. And it's crazy to watch people do that. It's crazy to watch that.
It was nuts. And so that guy in the blue jersey, fuck you, dude. You can't hit a woman. I saw her face after. Fucking just blood all over her face, dude.
Was that
her up?
Okay,
and that was and she was homies with I think she was one of the Bear King's girls or like fan of Bear King.
Let's go.
She was with us though.
He gets involved.
He's trying to pull off the blonde girl. I think he knows her because they were together like most of the time.
They were together,
like hanging out.
He ends up hitting her.
He ends up hitting the other girl.
Oh, the other girl.
I believe he was hitting the other girl. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he was hitting the blondie. I was like, that makes no sense to me.
Or was he hitting the blonde? I can't. They're just all fighting each other. So those Mexican kids.
I feel like the blonde hair chick and the Jersey guy are together, and then he was
hitting the other girl. There was a dark haired, short hair.
Yeah, and then leave it up to a Latina dude. She's just like, everybody's gone. I don't care. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fucking pull your hair out, beat you. Fucking.
Oh my god.
So when I walked outside, we actually got our shit because we all, as soon as we noticed Burger King was having an issue, I went up there and said, "What's up?" to all of them. I was like, "You guys are the best." And then I was like, "Yo, Andy," or not even Andy. Andy was actually up there. I told Warner and I told Zach, or not Zach, Steven. I was like, "Let's just get our shit and get the fuck out of here, just in case they try to close the shit with our equipment in here. Let's bounce, you know." So we've grabbed all our shit, and then we noticed it was happening out there. We're like, "What the?" That went on for like 15 minutes, dude. And that girl, the blonde girl, was still walking with that girl to her car and hitting her the whole fucking way to her car. The whole way. So they were fighting the whole way, right?
And Johnny, you still didn't get her number?
I didn't. She was
Come
nuts.
on, man.
No, I'm good, dude.
You're like, call him.
I got somebody that wants to talk to you. Let me give you his number. But no, so that was happening. And then like, so there's two like guys at Jerry's, right? I'm whatever. I'm saying names. I don't give. I don't think we're allowed. I don't think we're allowed there anyway anymore. I heard is that Bear King's not allowed there, and we're not allowed there anymore. So whatever, because we associate with Bear King.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. If so, fuck it. Who cares? But the fucked up part is they had one security guard to take care of everything. That's the fucked up part. Only one guy to literally handle this.
He lost control of the situation that
night. That's got to be a situation where there's more or less
right. And there,
I mean, that kind of show, dude. You arm up one guy. That's the Game of Thrones, like We're going to the Night's Watch. This is my last stand.
And so this was literally a fight that was like 20 minutes long, right? With multiple people. But when I walked out there and actually walked to the front, because we were parked in the back, and that was technically the front of Jerry's. When I walked over there, there was a guy on the floor, which I found out was, that's the video guy for Jerry's. And he has a cool setup. It's it's an actual like old school VHS type of camera.
VHS?
Like a VHS camera.
The shoulder shit?
Yep. And
wow.
And I believe it was a little tapes though, but either way, it's like one of those ones. And he has it rigged to his phone, so the video plays on his phone, so it all looks like OG, like OG videotape. It's really cool. He showed me the setup, and then but before obviously, but he was out there defending his homie, which is the photographer for Jerry's. So they were fighting fools out there, right? And the reason why I say kids, those kids were about 16 years old, and they were fighting with grown men out there. Crazy.
That's what this culture does,
but
man.
the problem is okay, I won't say who it was, but somebody was like literally fucking this little kid up on the floor, like, and I was like, bro, that was where I almost had to step in. Me and Warner were standing together. We're like, yo, we can't just let this guy kick this little kid's ass, you know? But they pulled him off. But we told the kids, we're like, bro, you guys got to get out of here. Like, what the like, what are you guys
You're
doing?
tossing with grown ass men and shit.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And
but at the same time, that's the thing, man. It's funny, out of all of the examples that I have for this, it was at a DNG show.
Yeah.
And I have a great example of this where it's like, it was at MPS in Rancho. And
maybe it's us.
Huh?
Maybe it's us.
No. I'm saying I'm about to make a point for the polar opposite of how audience response can go.
Right.
Okay. So basically, with all this, like I said, the aggression, and you're like, yeah, get these fucking kids out of here. They're in danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was another show that I was at that you guys played where there was, a bunch of people moshing, and I saw people get hurt at that show too. I'm gonna be honest. But there was a moment where you guys were playing. And I don't know, it was like some kind of probably like late 20s, like single mom with her two kids. And that were probably like 8 and 10 or something like that.
Talking about like that Filipina
Do you remember
chick?
that, Mick? You were there.
She was like Taiwanese or some shit.
What show? What show was that?
It was at
It was at MPS.
Yeah, and
At MPS.
You play with Raul's band.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that show.
Yeah, so and at that show there was these two kids like trying to get into the moshing thing, and everybody was so accepting of those two little kids.
Well, he didn't play. It was Traditions that played.
It was Traditions.
That's right.
That was the day that me and Andy linked up and we're talking about me joining DNG that day.
Oh no shit.
That was the first conversation where he's like, that was the first conversation. I was like, I'll come jam.
At that Tradition show then.
Yeah, it was Traditions. Yep.
Everyone was so accepting of these young kids. Like they wanted to mosh, and they went and did, and like, for their first time. And to me, it's like I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm with that.
But like, bullying fucking 16-year-old kids, 14-year-old kids. That's fucked up, man.
They were fucking. But I mean, these kids were acting crazy. They jumped the Jersey guy. That was all of them. There was like 4 of them. They were all at least 16. None of them were over 18.
And smacked their asses.
They beat the fuck out of that guy because there was only 2 people that faces were bleeding. That one chick that got punched by him, and then him. So maybe it was fate.
It was a little,
he needed that to happen.
Column A, a little column B.
Yeah. So I remember walking out there, and his face was, and then her face was. I was like, damn. All right. Well, these fools got fucked up. But then there was a guy that pulled out a blade. I don't know, but Warner saw that, and Warner was like, fuck, do I do something? Because he actually knows how to, he's a jiu-jitsu and shit.
Yeah.
So he can actually fuck somebody's arm up or can break their leg and shit. So I was like, no, Warner, let's go. I was like, Warner, look.
Stay out of it.
I love these people. I love fucking Bakersfield. These aren't our people. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's our like second home, but like, come on, like we got to bounce, bro. We're not a part of this. Like this has nothing to do with us. So we fucking rallied the guys. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sounds like a whole lot of inhuman deception.
Oh, hey, what a segue.
Hey. And last thing, no cops showed up.
Really?
Not one.
That fucking rips.
Dude.
In my opinion, that's awesome.
Bakersfield is
insane.
A big area.
Yeah, Bakersfield is wild. But I mean that's a That's a crazy story. Sounds like a hell of a night. Sounds like a hell of a night.
I'm telling you. And then what did we do right after that?
Get some pizza?
No, we drove home.
Oh, really?
After all of that.
All of you just silently sitting, just staring into the
3 hour
distance.
drive. It's all quiet.
It was kind of like that. We're
all
like,
reflecting on the night.
We're all, well, that was crazy.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
exactly. Like, the nobody speaks the entire trip. And then when you guys finally arrive, you park, and then that subtle, shutting off of the engine and the roaring of the brakes as you click them on, and then one of you, whoever of you, says like, "Is this worth it?"
I'm telling you, it's like
So
you end up
hungry.
You
guys want to get something to eat?
you end up having those fucking mornings the next day. You're like, what the fuck?
That's exactly how it felt.
I'm pretty
dude.
sure I had this crazy
Nuts.
dream about like a blonde chick,
All
and
sore
a
still.
photographer. And, yeah,
It's fucking crazy, bro.
yeah. No,
Super crazy.
I
Crazy
love,
night.
I love. See, that's why I have a very particular pocket of music that I like to play. I like you call it girl music,
Right.
Johnny, but I like that because it's tame enough where people are moshing and everyone's having a good time, but there's no like false bravado involved in that sort of scene. With the hardcore scene, dude, you're gonna find people. You're gonna get some crossover of like ex-Marines.
Oh yeah, you get a lot of like these like misled youths that
Yeah,
come out. They're
that
like,
too. Yep.
they're on SSRIs and shit.
17-year-olds that don't give a.
They don't care about nothing. They go to jail. Oh well, it's gonna be cleared on them 18 anyway.
Wild.
Bakerfield's a spot. Yeah, I love Bakerfield. That shit was fun. That was one of my favorite shows, just because it was so fucking crazy, sporadic, and just people are great.
One of my credos of life, dude, is at least you got the story.
Yeah, exactly.
At least that's a story right
That's
there.
a crazy
you got
story.
the fucking story.
It was nuts. I've been waiting to bring that here. We've just been going through too much other topics.
Yeah, but that's a fun story. I'm gonna be honest.
Great.
Like, I'm sure somebody was hospitalized.
I'm sure
that poor young blonde woman. I'm gonna say it right now here. That's what is it? It's not Uncle Energy anymore. What is? Oh, Ranthony. That's Ranthony on IG. If you want to reach out.
If anybody knows her,
anybody, just point me in the right direction. We're looking for her, so. But I
want to set up a blind date with Anthony and this blonde woman.
Yeah, no, we'll get it figured out. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of that. Are you guys ready to get into some Inhumane Deception?
Yeah,
we've talked about it for a long time.
Female vocalist?
Yes.
Yeah, can we watch it?
A Bay of Metal?
It's probably going to be stuck to the whiteboard. I'm going to have to spray that shit.
I know, for real. Put on the small one.
The thing is that it's come up like several times, like on different occasions. Johnny's brought it up. I've brought it up.
Make sure you go to the other one with the bubble.
Yeah, we'll get flagged.
We gotta get the bubble
for that.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
You can go in and out of it, but you just can't.
No, it's fine.
Stay
It's
on
playing in the background, so there's no video right now at all until I figure it out.
But also the audio will get us too. I like that so far. Oh,
it's like a Black Rose Burial.
Wait, pause it. Is that a? It is like Black Rose Burial. Damn. Pause it. Of course, it's a woman vocalist with the freaking sewing machine in the beginning of the video.
Good one, Johnny. I saw that coming from a mile away. I was like, he's going to mention the sewing machine. That's what it is.
Give me a
they
drink.
They can't think outside of a certain box, can they?
It was either that or going to be a freaking washing machine.
I kind of wanted to. I want to see if I could find her like Instagram videos, her performance videos and stuff, because we're not getting a lot of. This is just like
I think it's a lyric video.
Do you guys ever remember an old
that.
grindcore band called from around this area called Graven Images?
Yeah, dude. Graven Images was
yeah, I used to hang out with fucking what's his face with the whole band actually. That was like my crew.
Graven was Obliged, no? Or am I thinking wrong?
It had
I forgot. Speaking of Obliged though, Greg, I told him about the pod before too. I think I want to get him on.
It's not pronounced oblige?
Oblige? We're definitely going to make that stupid
here we
joke
go. Let's
when he
watch
comes.
this. This will be fun.
Do the... Oh, that's YouTube. All right. The music is dope.
Well, that's I Wrestled a Bear Once. That's a cover.
Oh, that's why. Oh, it is. Oh yeah, now I remember, now I recognize it. All right, wait, pause this shit real quick. Is Amir or is she fucking tone deaf as shit?
No, you're correct. You're correct.
I think she's a very talented screamer.
Her screams sounded good, but besides those ones sounded like they were innies and not even good innies.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about that, but I'm not gonna because I'm a.
Why not? Are you scared?
I'm a gentleman. You know what?
I'm a
Fuck it.
gentleman.
Fuck it.
No,
Go
say it.
Camera on
Mick.
me. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking do this shit. I love the
Nine.
I love
Nine.
the idea.
9. No,
Yes.
I'm just saying I agree with
He
you.
loves the idea.
I love the idea that people feel sure of themselves to the point that they can pursue what they love to do. Right?
Yes.
I love the spirit
I like
of that.
that.
I
I
love
like
the
that.
spirit of that.
Oh shit! What is this?
Let me get a drink, dude.
What do you need?
I'm talking.
I'm
fucking-
listening.
Just give me a Russian, dude.
So, what was I fucking even talking about?
She sucks. You were trying.
No. I love the human spirit of like everyone. Everyone believes they can if they put their mind to it. They can do it. They can do something. Right.
Right.
In this case, you can't.
You don't think so?
No, because
You're not allowed to.
I feel it's very cookie cutter. Like, oh, I figured out the autonomy of making that sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're not. There's I don't know how else to explain it. Then like there's a level of like understanding, like how to make things work, like musically. I mean, that's just me being technical, but I mean, I don't give trophies out for participation either.
Yeah, no.
You know what I
fuck that.
mean? I love the idea that people are doing stuff, but I mean, come on. Like, I mean, that makes me want to dig more into like, well, where is this fanfare coming from
Mhm.
for this project? Obviously, it's coming from somewhere. There's some sort of appeal that I'm clearly not seeing. You know, and I've been doing music for over 20 fucking years. So
Yeah,
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm the old head. Ooh, you know,
I feel like that a lot nowadays.
This is what I wanted to bring.
I feel like that a lot, though.
This
I
is
feel like
what
I'm the old
I
head
actually
now.
wanted to bring is like
Do
her
the-
like videos. Watch.
Do
like
the
her
other one.
actual-
Do the IG setup. Come on, dude. You gotta get this shit down, dude. I'm sick
Hey,
of this.
I don't know what you guys want from me. Right?
9, 11. Nope.
You see,
13. The one up
14.
there. You go. Grindcore. I dig it.
yeah, her screams are good. I'm just saying. Well, yeah. What I was just saying is like, if you're gonna touch singing stuff, figure it out.
I
Yeah,
want to
fair.
say that's an old video too, the one
And-
that we were looking at. That's why I wanted to pull up this one.
How about you lower that a little bit? There you go. I don't gotta blast our ears out, dude.
I don't. It's low for me, so
Oh, maybe it's me. Her screams are pretty sick, though. I'll give her
Yeah.
that.
yeah, she's talented.
But I don't know.
But yeah, no, she's kind of getting pretty popular.
No, speaking of like chick musicians, I want to show you guys.
Well,
I mean,
well,
here we'll look at this one.
First of all,
How
the
about
the real question is would or would not. That's the real question. Do we deem her a Bay of Metal? Do we or do we not?
Yeah,
I'd say
for me, that's a yeah.
I say she's on the low end of the spectrum, but yeah, she's a Bay of Metal. And that's kind of sick.
Fucking Devil Wears Prada. I want to see more original music. I'll say that. But yeah, Bay of Metal.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of like the, dare I say, ratchetness of her style.
Now Johnny's starting to get me.
Hashtag ghetto metal.
Ghetto metal, yes.
So she's
Bringing it back.
She's
bringing it
definitely a
back.
fan of Slay Squad, is what you're saying.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna bring this up. Did
Y'all
you guys
are-
see this?
y'all are
This
racist.
was just random on the feed right now.
What?
Did you see this?
What is this?
How do I?
I don't know.
full
Let's
screen this
see
one?
it.
Unity TX. Watch this. This chick twerking.
I can't even see that shit. It's dark.
I know. I don't know how to
Send it to
full
the
screen
chat.
this
Share
one.
it to the
Yeah,
chat.
send it to the chat.
Okay.
That's great.
Right?
Yeah,
let me
send it
see.
to the chat.
All right, go to the Dunce chat.
There you go. You got it.
Messages. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm sorry.
He's getting it.
I'm going as
I'll
I
tell you
go.
right. There you
I'm
go.
learning.
He's
I'm
getting
learning.
it. Mick,
Look
he's,
at that.
He's
oh,
got it.
Man.
I do like that.
Oh, man. Damn.
We are in different times, my friend.
Oh, my God.
God damn, dude.
I mean,
We
why
are
are these
in-
the shows that I'm at?
That's what I'm saying. I will say this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fucking funny. Look at
No. I'm gonna
Mick.
point out a couple things about this video right here.
the funny thing is Mick, he's not even in camera because he's so focused on watching the video.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay, so
Wait, who is it? Is this Slay Squad? What band is playing?
It's Unity TX. The
Oh,
band. It's
got
Unity.
you.
It's a guy from
Yeah.
Texas. But okay, so I'll try to pause it. All right. So
That's a nice ass.
frame by frame.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, your eyes are going to a specific spot in this video.
Yeah,
right?
you're trying to see a little bit of.
So
Trying
for
to
you
see a
guys
little bit
who-
of a
You guys
snatch.
who might not be able to look past that, look at the big fat guy who's also twerking opposite her.
No way.
Yes, watch this when it comes into frame.
That's great.
Fan fucking tastic.
I love
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I love noticing
That's
those
amazing,
little
dude.
fucking details in videos.
It's like the bear with the basketball in the dancing
So-
video, you know?
So, I'm gonna do a little, instead of, little side thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have bays of metal, what about bays of their instrument? So
What?
Bays of their instrument.
Bays of music, rather.
no, of like what they play.
Bays of.
So bass, so like you're saying like a girl who plays guitar, a girl who plays bass, and like each
but not
category.
not necessarily metal. Because if it was a girl playing like death metal, then I'd still call it a
Look
bay
up
of
this
metal.
chick on YouTube. Her name's Mohini Day.
Mohini Day. I'm gonna need a spelling on that.
that's-
Moini.
Moweeny.
And then her last name is Dey, I believe.
Dey.
Mi-
Mohini Day.
Mick
okay,
like-
yeah.
Mick
oh,
likes.
dude, you can't call this a bay of
Yo,
metal.
Come
Mick, on.
Mick likes Moweeny.
I can't.
You know what I mean?
I can't share this one.
You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift, dude?
That's not her playing, dude.
That's not her.
That's her, but click on it.
Dude.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
she's
She's
like
fucking.
12.
She's so good, dude. It's
Wait, what
fucking
happened?
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no, this is like old or
It's-
something.
No, she's so good, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, she's retarded, dude. I mean, no, she's not like mentally handicapped or nothing, but her music, her style of playing
That-
bass.
I can't officially
Pause it.
nominate her
You're a pussy.
from this video. I
No,
cannot-
I don't.
Go to
she
different
she looks like
video.
she's a teenager right here.
She looks young. as
Even
hell.
better.
Yeah, no.
Even
Go to
better.
her. Go to her live, dude.
What are you
Her lives are
guys?
sick.
What are you guys scared?
Nah, go
Yes.
to her lives, dude.
Who said that? It wasn't me.
I'll-
Mohini
I'll
Day.
I'll change
I'm
your
gonna
mind.
I'm gonna put Mohini Day 2025, and I'm sure we'll find something. There we go. Look at Jesus Mohini Day. That's why we couldn't find it.
Mohini.
Yeah, see, she's like older.
She's fucking really good, dude.
So she's a bassist.
Yeah.
She's a bay of bassism.
Bay
She's
of
a bass-
bassist.
She's a bassist
Oh,
bay.
she's a bassist. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, there
we
you
got
go.
it now. We got it.
Oh, look at
The
we got a
drummer?
we got a bay of drumming too.
Woo! I like that.
I mean, I'll tell you this right now: the hottest thing any woman could ever do is
play an instrument.
jazz. No, play
Oh,
jazz.
Oh yeah, dude.
Understanding the musicianship behind jazz and time signatures and stuff. I already know your brain is hot.
And this guy's not bad looking either. They're kind of their whole band is pretty.
Oh, I thought that was like a Bull Dykey kind of. Oh yeah, no, I see it. No, he is a guy. He's wearing like a Rolex.
He's got a rollie on. I'm in.
I'll say this about jazz music right now.
I love jazz.
It's
music.
my favorite music to listen to one time.
I hit one song once a month.
Exactly. Well, no, like I'll listen to a bunch of different songs, but once each. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never like I put this on repeat kind of thing.
For me, like the ones that get me is like Bunny Brunel and like Marcus Miller. Those are the ones that I can constantly listen to that jazz, but it's all bassist heavy jazz, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm a jazz poser, so I really don't know names of people in jazz. I just know songs by how they sound.
Check out if you want like an R&B jazz, fucking Marcus Miller, sick.
So since we're sort of on the bays of metal thing, you want to crack into this one as we sort of round the corner for wrapping up here?
Look, check it out. I'll crack into any bay of metal, if you know what I'm saying. Go to the other camera view, though, dude.
I'm not sure I know what you're saying.
He's got to learn, dude.
He just wants to do he wants to set it and forget it.
That's my speed.
Like literally, no,
What's
it's not.
wrong with that?
It's everything's wrong with that.
What do you
Because
mean?
we're trying to run a show here.
You got to make it exciting,
it looks
dude.
cool. Look at all three of us are on screen. We get
No,
the whole
go to the other one.
No,
Go to
that one.
Go to the
I can't make clips with that shit.
Yeah, I literally let me explain one thing. I
can't
literally
make clips with
cannot clip
Oh, shit.
that because we're so small. So when I clip it, it's gonna be all
It's a
blurry.
nightmare clipping that stuff.
But you're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm doing my best.
That's better. Oh, you can't do that one. That's for IG. But there's another one like that. That has the circle in the bottom.
We'll go ahead and work this out after the fact. You know.
Oh, go to the
whatever.
The circle. There's another one. There you go.
That's the one I just had.
No, it's not
true. But there's another one. There is another one. Okay, not that one. That one.
That one?
Yeah, that's better.
It's basically identical to the other one.
I mean, at least we're close up.
No,
it's close, but it's
I see the
it's
differences.
clippable.
When I clip it, you know what I mean?
I suppose, guys. I mean, I don't think about this kind of
Jesus
stuff.
Christ,
I
man.
apologize. I
Man.
apologize.
No,
for not
I
thinking about this kind of
apologize
stuff.
to the audience for the shitty
No,
producing.
that's what I'm apologizing. You think I'm apologizing to you?
Oh,
I don't give a shit.
you know what I was gonna say? Shut the fuck and play the video. For you that don't know, we're allowed to abuse the board bitch. So sexually,
First time hearing this.
it's first time for all of
She
us.
always sings awesome.
She's a great singer. So this is Poppy with Amy Lee
and
LeBlanc.
Courtney LePlante.
LePlante.
I'll say one thing.
Go ahead.
This makes me, as much as it's like very exciting, it's like, oh yeah, Amy Lee, Poppy, Courtney LePlante, all in one song. Cool. It's one of the things that makes me question the disingenuous nature of the fucking music machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, of course, like there's some marketeering asshole who's making millions of dollars off of these bands. That's
Absolutely.
like, this is a great idea. Everyone's going to eat this fucking up. You know what I mean? It seems disingenuous.
I get that too, but what I want to see is
of course they're all talented. That's
Right.
the thing that's very hard about making this argument is I'm not trying to insult musicians for making their fucking money, dude.
Of course
But it's
not.
more or less it's like, yeah, at what point does it become like about just making the money as opposed to like I used to do this because it touched me and now we're going to feed kids more and more disingenuous music that's not going to really touch them.
Right.
Watch it be like,
And I just want to touch kids.
watch it be like that they actually like genuinely like got in a text there with each other like, yeah, we should do something on this song. This is that song. And then he's over here. the
Just talking
preconceived
shit.
notion of this conversation is wild to me. It's
he's
like
he's
I
talking
almost
shit.
guarantee you this is a marketing thing.
Well,
it
see,
was
part-
not them like coming across each other on tour and being like, we got to do a song.
I could
But it's the
almost
same-
guarantee you the opposite as well. So
It could be the same.
I mean, honestly, for me, it's kind of like, yeah, we get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we get it. Obviously, there's like, but if they all wanted to do something and then they're like, oh, we can pitch it easy because we know these fuckers will bite on anything. I mean,
why not?
Why not?
But it could be easily them just they're home. They could be friends. You know what I mean? And I don't know what label Spirit Box is. I know Poppy's Sumerian, so maybe Spirit Box is Sumerian now. I'm not really sure, but Poppy, Spirit Box has gotten big, so Poppy's already huge. And I think Poppy is more of a marketing for sure because I look like personally into the band. One of the songs, sounded just like Between the Bear to me. And I was like, is it just fucking Between the Bear to me writing her shit? Like, that's what it felt like to me.
So mad I lost my phone.
It wasn't.
Oh, there it is.
It wasn't, but when I looked into it, it wasn't.
It's by the clock, yeah.
When I looked into it, it wasn't Between the Bear to me, obviously. But it had that, like, it had that, you know, that sound to it and shit like that. So I think for her, they just kind of put a band around her. You know what I mean? Spirit Box is obviously, they made their band. It's the husband and wife duo that kind of created that project. I don't know about Amy Lee, but of course they got together and they were like, yo, this shit's gonna pop. Of course it's gonna pop.
Yeah. No matter
but at the same time, maybe they just wanted to write a song together. It's like the same thing with like, you know, my band doing something with another band, like Andy getting on the track or not because he takes his sweet ass time. And then
that's a funny one. That's funny.
And then so you know, and I did as much as I can for you guys.
Hey, no. Honestly, I appreciate you, and I wasn't even pressing at it hard. Like I was like, whatever, dude. Whatever ends up coming up from it.
I was, but maybe it just wasn't the right time. I don't know. He's I know he's down, so that's the thing. But but at the same time, I forgot what my point was. But I want to see who is behind the song, the instruments, because if there's like fucking like 10 writers, then I'm like, okay, yes. But
I would put my Vegas money on that is exactly the case.
It's either that or it's Spirit Box
team.
No, or it's Spirit Box that did everything because they're the actual.
Then they probably made
musicians.
the money on the cheap then, because they made a good enough track that like, oh yeah, we could have Amy Lee sing on this, and then whatever record label put that out was like more or less kind of they decided.
Well, it dropped on Sumerian as a song from Poppy.
Oh, there you go.
But my guess is Spirit Box, the writer's her husband. I'm pretty sure he had a lot to do
I'm
with
sure
it.
they made their money from it too, and like
of course,
credited as writers and everything. But at the same time, like that is just it's such a weird direction that the industry has gone when it comes to like, okay, so I watched a video of I'll bring this up actually a little bit later, like as I talk about this, but I watched a video. Sorry.
Okay, I have info on this song.
Okay, yeah. 2 seconds. But I watched a video of Furnace Fest last year, Norma Jean performing Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste with like literally the current vocalist and Josh Scogan, and then they bring back the old guitarist, and it's like this whole big epic thing, right? And I kind of had this like weird epiphany about how like, damn, that music is so raw. Yeah. Like it still captures this generation and all these people. And it's not like commercialized. I can't even imagine or like facilitate the idea of how that band was anything but anti-commercial. That's why Josh Scogan left in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is he was like, he saw that around the corner, like all the commercialization. And he was like, nah, that's not what I care about. And he started the Chariot, and then he started the
Chariot.
Yeah. So he started doing his own thing, and his way of doing the guerrilla marketing himself on the in the streets at the shows, and it's like that's what picked him up. You know what I mean? And that's what made him a fucking name. And now here in 2024, well, 2025, but that was last year. His band is like playing for this huge audience, and everyone's going fucking crazy, and it's this real raw thing. And that to me is the part of like art that gets fucking lost, man.
Yeah,
it's more or less it's like like the idea of like that in the moment, lightning in a bottle captured, you know, kind of thing, as opposed to like, let's facilitate this. Let's figure out how are we going to make the most money off of this. That's fucking weird. It's a little weird,
but as musicians and like, this is the only way you get paid. You kind of have to do that sometimes at their level. You got to stay relevant and all that bullshit, you know?
Well, I think that's the moral argument. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the idea that, you know,
can we listen to more of the song though? Like,
no, I'm changing.
We only got to Amy Lee's part.
I almost guarantee you, you're gonna fucking
okay.
get flagged.
Wait, well, first of all, Amy Lee, would or would not?
So at this point, metal,
she's pretty. She's all time. She's a legendary Bay of Metal.
Yeah, she's one of the.
She's still pretty hot, dude. To be honest.
So this song, "End of Me," "End of You," is the Jordan Fish, the former member of Bring Me the Horizons. He co-produces with Amy Lee, Courtney, LePlante, and Poppy.
Oh shit!
So there was a whole team.
But it's the team of the
he's the
people.
producer. He was the main producer that worked with them.
But
It's a little bit better.
I mean, a whole team.
yeah,
Like what, the audio engineer and the mastering engineer? Like, what do you?
yeah, no, that's kind of what I mean, man. It's
Well,
like,
I mean, I don't think they can mix that. Like,
well, no, isn't that sort of
No,
like
I mean that's two people. That's two people in the song, and then they just outsourced only fucking
one
the guy,
one writer,
one guy. Yeah,
one writer.
that's
and-
better
and
than
producer
fucking
for production.
Beyonce.
With,
I know,
like,
dude.
Better
60
than
writers
fucking
and shit.
10. Yeah,
But
that's much better.
Those are the only people who are credited on the song.
that's all it says.
It's a little bit better. That's what I wanted to know because I want to know if this was fucking whack shit or like they
Still doesn't.
they just
speak,
said hey, let's write a song.
Still doesn't speak against my point about marketing a
Well,
band
yeah.
and marketing a project, marketing names, and the
Well,
ability to do it. Honestly, it only speaks to the point that like you could do it for less names now. You don't need to pay as many people.
I
now to
don't
do
know.
It.
It sounds like you don't like successful women at scale.
Yeah, you sound
You sound jealous of these.
sound a
women
little
here.
bit misogynistic, Anthony. If I'm being serious,
No, honestly, I've said it before.
Just say you hate women.
I'll say it 100%. Sex sells. We've watched bad bands on this podcast
Yeah.
that are not good bands, but
Wait,
the
name one.
lead singer is very hot.
Name
and
one.
Oh, dude, what was the rap one? I don't remember the name of it, but it was like produced by Beep, a friend of ours, and we know the name.
Cinnamon Babe, Cinnababe, whatever
Yeah,
the fuck her name is. That shit was whack,
Yes,
dude.
Beep. But
I don't care.
Yeah, and to me, well, no, that's the thing.
That
is, like,
shit was gay.
In life, I just kind of I have a fucking. It puts a thorn in my side watching people being able to skate past you, not because of talent or because of investment of time or whatever, but because you have this other specific quality that people want to gravitate towards.
Dude,
Yeah.
And
I don't know. Sometimes it's so blatant where it just kind of feels like a CIA psy-op.
Yeah, psy-op,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they're a
I don't know.
CIA band.
I don't know what to
You know what I mean?
believe
They have like an
anymore.
agenda behind it. You know what I mean? And they had to put all the funding and all that shit into it. I mean, that's like super conspiracy.
It's crazy.
Well,
It's
conspiracy
actually
theory. But I mean, at the
crazy.
same time, they're actually really doing that.
Yeah, they are.
I think so. I
Yeah.
agree with that. I agree that that's a thing. That's how people. The number one disgusting thing about humanity
What was that
is
fucking band from Russia? The one,
Slaughter to Prevail.
no, it's the fucking.
Love those guys.
Oh my god, it's a fucking punk band. Really, they're a huge punk band, and they're
From Russia.
Refused.
from Russia.
Those guys were pretty cool.
No, Pussy Riot.
Pussy Riot.
Pussy Riot
I
is
literally never heard.
Pussy Riot is
I
funded
know
by
the name.
they're government funded. They found out they're a government funded CIA op in Russia.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
Isn't that
I
like
believe
most?
that kind of shit 100%.
Isn't
Isn't
that
that
most
crazy?
like K-pop and shit? Is that anyway?
Yes, absolutely. That's why
Yeah.
it's so popular. And this is why I rage against this kind of shit is because you commercialize and you marketize music.
Remember-
Yes, dumb people are going to gravitate
Oh,
towards
totally.
it and you're
Yeah.
going to provide success for people who don't deserve it in a forum where people who really do work hard and spend it as their life's work to
Yeah.
make something valuable. And maybe they'll connect sometimes, but most of the time they don't because they're competing with these monoliths of fucking crazy marketing power and money and all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you do that for long enough as a society, you're going to completely remove
and
any sort of artistic integrity.
let me
or,
tell you
like,
something.
I wish you said that,
But
with the camera on you, so I can fucking clip it. Correctly.
whatever. No, that reminds me of that conversation we had earlier about marketing, on how like the illusion that you can be successful by putting your music out online is a facade. It's not a real attainable thing. You have to, like, the old school marketing methods are always going to be active. They're always going to be something that actually works.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? In comparison, because you're actually putting it into your own, and you're cutting out the middleman, which is insert whatever social media platform you're trying to promote on.
Mhm.
But no, you're
That's
using
true.
works as this like kind of aggregate term for like this is how we measure things. But when in reality, I'm talking on a different dichotomy entirely. Artistic expression is about like kind of like this unique reach that it has on people on an emotional level, not on a level that it's like, can we just move numbers? Can we fill clubs? can we? It's like that's a weird thing that has bastardized the purposes of making art. Is putting butts in seats, selling numbers, all that kind of stuff.
Man, I don't. I mean, I don't really buy into that conversation at all. I mean, just because it's like I compare it to like superhero movies. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna whatever medium you have, you're gonna have a super overly fantastical, version of it. That's obviously gonna be gross to a lot of people. But I mean, come on. I mean, comic books. People were just fine with comic books for how long?
Yeah,
and now they make. Don't get me wrong. These
People are
movies
still
fucking
fine with
awesome.
comic books, though, Mick. That's the thing. People are still fine with comic books.
Can I get a point out, motherfucker?
Camera's still on you.
I know it's still on me.
I like when Mick gets angry, dude.
Oh my god!
You don't want to see him when he's angry.
No, you don't.
Speaking of comic books,
I see him turning green right now.
No, what I don't know. I feel like there's markets for everything. Not everyone loves comic books. Not everyone loves superhero movies. Not everyone's gonna like what you like. And the thing about it is like the people that like different things than I do, I'm not gonna critique the things that they like because the process to get from A to B to make that thing that they do like, that they enjoy, that I have no participation in the first place to even critique, because it's not my thing. It's like the same thing we were talking about with wrestling the last episode with Ryan. It's like it's just
a specific audience and
right. I mean, if you like it, you love. You know what I mean. Obviously, if those things are produced, Superman movies are super produced. You know what I mean. People bite onto that shit because people don't like artistic stuff. A lot of people are stupid when it comes to artistic, appreciation. The vast majority of people and us as artists, we're getting pissed at the fact that people are recognizing people like the thing that's commercialized, which is not even separate from the real music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The real music industry, in my mind, it's an organic thing that happens. People enjoy it. People find the music that they want. They go to these venues. They go find the band they want. Oh yeah, I'll take that flyer. You know what I mean? They find things that they fucking love to absolute death, and they stick with it. They stick to their guns. And for me to posture myself on a platform to where I can say, oh, like, I don't get why you like that and not what I'm doing or my world of my consensus of what is acceptable artistically. I'm talking to someone that, it's like talking to someone, expecting them to know that, whatever language you're speaking.
I feel you're missing the motivation of my point. Because, okay, let's talk about like the individual artist, right? Someone who really does do something from the ground up and make something like that we, appreciate on an individual scale. Some person who could just do this awesome performance because they're very talented musician and whatnot, versus a committee of people who are making millions of dollars to make sure that they sell millions of dollars. That's not the same thing.
Are you more upset? Is your grievance with the industry as a whole or as the artists that participate in that industry?
Depending on whether you cross the line, yeah, it's the first one. I would say the industry as a whole has a big fucking leak in the boat right now as what it was originally purposed for. The original purpose of artistic expression. Oh shit. We good.
That's my fault for
got whiskey on my leg.
Can you get my boy another drink, dude?
I will right now. But yeah, no, like the original point of like artistic expression is to provoke emotions and to make people feel. That's why it's there. We don't need to be just, kind of making paintings for hotels all the time. It's not necessary.
Yeah, this is an artist's grievance. You know what I mean? This is something that's my whole point.
It's like literally like a centuries long argument that's never been won.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like,
but I'm still going to fight on that side.
Well, I'm very objective about it towards just like, it's almost like the thought of like, like a little kid, you're going to let them, love the things that they love. Some kids are going to grow up loving more things than other kids. And that's going to kind of like be the foundational.
Because right now we're currently living in a culture where kids are ruling the media. Kids are like defining what's popular, and we're being proven that that's a bad idea to let kids run what we decide is entertainment. It's proving detrimental to peace.
That is a problem. Social media is a problem.
It's a problem.
That's
officially a problem. Can we just navigate away from it?
Right. But I think also
we're just old heads. We're just old heads. Like that. I mean, that's like what I'm coming down to. It's like I mean, I have so much nostalgia and respect for where I came from. You know what I mean? The value systems that I had in place to like discover and appreciate things that doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't. You know what I mean? And it's trust me. I fight with it all the time because it's a really sad thing to let go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is.
Well, no, I think that there's a thing that's lost in translation with a lot of that argument sometimes. I come on. I thought this was a good view for it.
Well, it's better for clips if I can.
All right, with your clips.
I do a lot of talking, no camera switching.
Speaking of social media, I got to make good clips, dude. People ain't gonna fucking.
God, that's annoying.
I mean? I know
God,
it is
annoying for me.
It is, but it's working. So
all right, well, let me put my handsome face in the center here.
Yeah, I got you.
And then we'll make our clip about how my point is basically like. This
basically, what we're saying. No, just kidding. No, go ahead. I want to hear your point.
Yeah, that was good. That was well placed. But no, my main point about it is it's like at one point or another, you get like that argument, old heads, or you're just old. You've aged out of like your kind of relevance, or you've aged out of your opinion, when in reality this is not about opinion. It's about like moral fortitude. It's about whether people can actually stick to their either Bible bearing or whatever defines your morals.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Whatever defines your morals, whether you can stick to that.
I mean, I got a good.
It has a vibe. What you're saying, it just has a vibe of like, you damn kids! Like,
no,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. No, that's the, that's the argument that's always going to be made.
Get off my lawn!
When in reality,
that's fucking Anthony.
I think that 20 years from now, it will be proven more and more that gangster rap was a detrimental thing for our society versus like, let's see, like anti-war songs or things like that will always kind of hold up because the message is peace and it's on the higher end of the moral landscape.
Well, so but the thing is, like, there's artists and bands and stuff that are independent that are doing very well, and they're in like one of my favorites is Tom McDonald. Even though his music is not as cool as it used to be, his message is still very great, and that falls at the top of the billboards, like over Eminem, over like fucking big ass artists.
Now, you already said something that's very telling. You said his message used to be sicker, and now he...
No, his music used to be sicker. His message has always been the same.
Okay.
So his music was just better back, like, a few years ago or whatever, a couple years ago. Like, there's just some songs he does...
What do you think that he's compromised now to be at the top of the billboards?
No, I mean, it's more so his message. Like, the last song he wrote a song specifically on the whole, like, Charlie Kirk thing, because he's Republican. But he went over people that are like major artists on major labels. Like he's beat out Beyonce, he's beat out Eminem on like top Billboard charts, which is crazy to me because he's huge, but like still so very underground in the independent, and he's still independent. Does all his own music videos. He's not on a label. He still does everything himself, which is fucking pretty dope. But his messages is what kind of like pushes him because he's very American, that's for one. He's also actually born in Canada, but he's lived here.
He's lived here. American,
yeah, he's American now because he's fully in America now. He's lived here for several years, or more than several years. But he claims himself as an American, so it's cool. I claim him too because he claims that. But as an independent artist, he's like been that type of artist that is going against the grain and still making it like very
you just find your audience, and that's one of the things that like I would say is like one of the ways you get like kind of artists that are honestly like I'd be surprised or you'd be surprised to find the dudes who are making like racist rap. You've showed me some like the very
that's
racist,
my music.
The racist. Like, there was like a kid, like a kid and his dad making some very like religious.
Dude, remember that?
Racist rap and stuff. And it's like they had like way more thousands of views, like more than I thought that they should have. And that is sort of indicative to my point. The idea that like you don't trust the masses, you don't trust the audience. They're dumb. They're dumb. You feed them enough of the same thing, they'll think that that's the coolest thing. You know, the reason that Hitler's Germany succeeded is because it was shoved down their throats and enough people started to believe in the idea of anti-Semitism. Right. And that's the problem with humanity. This is the same exact psychology and it's working to our detriment. And people think it's harmless because it's part of capitalism, because we make money off of it. It's harmless. No, there's fucking harm to it. It's burning our society to the ground. It's ruining our fucking children. It's making them idiots that are dumb and lame-brained and don't know what art is, and they don't know how to emotionally evoke. And that's the thing. That's what I'm raging against. That's why I think it's a fucking problem.
You're talking about social, like media and social media and stuff
TikTok,
like that. Yeah.
All this shit where it's like
the brain rot.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
the
agree
word,
with you
brain
there.
rot.
Yeah, I agree
Brain
with
rot.
you there. Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean? To me, it's like, and we're gonna sit and pretend like it's not a detriment to our society because people are benefiting it because of capitalism. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That part's crazy. Yeah,
and that's why I talk about against it. Not even so much on my artistic integrity. Like I could definitely respect like some artists are good, some artists are bad.
Yeah.
Even the really good ones with the shitty message, if they get to the masses, it's probably because they have a beat that's a bop. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you can't deny how good this is of a song, but even if the message is shitty, you're going to listen to it.
Yeah.
So that's a bad thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's definitely true. I can agree with that part.
But yeah, no. So I mean, we're at 1:30, guys. I don't know what you guys want to
do. Do we end it off with this David guy or nah?
Oh God, dude. That's going to be a 20-30 minute subject.
I mean,
I have time.
That story's still developing.
I have time too.
I have time.
It is developing, but we're not going to shoot another pod for like a couple weeks. And by the time it comes out, it's going to be 3 weeks from now. So do you think
we could tell it? We could tell during the Halloween episode.
Oh yeah, honestly, I say follow up on the Halloween episode.
So guys, we'll just do it real quick. There's this guy. He's a singer. His name's David. Right? Everybody knows. Supposedly he killed his.
It's not D4VD?
Huh? D4VD?
I thought it was
D4VD. So he's a singer. We'll just give it a little bit of preface because people already know. We ain't saying nothing new.
Yeah.
Basically, they think he killed his girlfriend, which he started dating her when he was 17 and she was 14.
Above board.
He's 20 now. Yeah, that's above board. But he's 20 now and she was like 15, 16. And she went missing and he went on tour and his car ended up being in a lot because he left it on somewhere in Hollywood and a dead body's in his car. So, you know, what we know for now is that it looks like he killed his girlfriend. And some of the theories are she was pregnant. So he, I don't know, maybe killed her, got rid of her. And then he went on tour and did his own thing. But the tow yard that had his Tesla found a decomposed, chopped up body in his frunk, which is the front trunk.
Frunk.
That's what they call it.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, imagine being the person who goes to heaven and you died like, yeah, they found my body in a frunk.
Jesus is like, the frunk? What the fuck is
what
that?
the fuck is a frunk?
The fuck is a frunk? Hey, Pops, you ever heard of a frunk? Is that something you created or they created?
Yes, right around 2013, I started.
I gave Elon Musk a message. I gave Elon Musk a visualization of what a future car would look like, and it had a frunk. Yes,
you know, no one is making that association. Basically, you know, we haven't seen a frunk since the Volkswagen, which was designed by, you know, it was designed by, right? Oh, yeah. So we're bringing back the frunk, huh?
So we're saying fucking Elon Musk is a Nazi is what we're saying. I'm not saying that. You guys are saying that. I like Elon Musk. I think he's pretty,
I hear silence from Nick and me right now.
I think he's a pretty stand-up guy. I think he's a pretty stand-up, taking march, putting his hand up in the air kind of guy.
So, okay. So my whole insight before, you know, we wrap up on this subject is literally, this is exactly my point, dude. You give stupid fucking people money for doing stupid stuff, I guarantee you, like, I haven't heard his music, but I guarantee you it fucking sucks.
I'll say,
I guarantee you it's fucking trash.
That's what I thought until I listened to it.
See, but
this is why I want to go into
trash
it.
Is you still like trash? A lot of people like trash. A lot of people like trash.
No. What trash music do I listen to? You tell me.
Korn?
Exactly.
No,
exactly. Don't you dare say that.
That was out of line.
All I'm saying, like, I listened to a little bit and I was like, not bad. It's not terrible. It's actually pretty good. He's actually a pretty good singer.
There's only one reason I like the band 303, and that's because they own the joke that they are.
Yeah.
They own it. They're like, this is ridiculous. We're white boys from Colorado. We should not be singing party rap. And they do.
That's kind of funny, actually.
And they fucking sell it. And that I love that.
This is what I'll say about Dave. Look, music's not that bad. He honestly, he kind of figured it out.
All right, he got
a pretty decent music. He figured it out. You know, he's a little pedorific, a little bit. He likes the young ones, as do we all. But what I'm saying is,
we'll bleep that. That's gonna get bleeped.
All I'm saying is, music's not bad. His videos are very macabre and very crazy, but I never heard this shit until.
We should not be allowing this sort of behavior, man. This is the kind of shit where it's like people just have too much money, and it's upsetting, because I know dudes who
the thing is,
work to provide for their family, and they work 70 hours a week, and you got this fucking rich kid that's able to make fucking money like this to be a complete murderous sociopath.
See, I don't know his background.
No, I know his background.
But was he a rich kid? That what they said? But
no,
obviously,
he's a person who's made money from this.
He became rich. Yeah,
he became rich.
And when you give a young kid like this a lot of money, they can do
monstrous.
They can do one of two things. They can be him, killing their freaking young girlfriend, and fucking And it's funny because that video, this girl looks like the girl.
That was one of the things I was reading earlier.
Or they can become like Speed. I love Speed, dude. Have you guys ever looked into his videos?
The Keanu Reeves movie?
No, the streamer.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves movie. I love that movie. ISHOWSPEED is fucking...
That's all fucked up, dude. This is all upsetting to me. This is very upsetting.
So you can either be this kid or you can be ISHOWSPEED. And ISHOWSPEed is where you want to be, not this fucking
What is ISHOWSPEed?
dumbass.
I'm going to look this up.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Oh, he's a streamer. He blew up on Twitch, and now he's like...
You'll recognize him right away.
Yeah, you will. He's fucking all over the place. He's great, though. He's a fucking cool ass.
Never seen this guy in my life.
He's a cool ass.
Wait, you've
guy.
never seen ISHOWSPEED in my life?
Yeah, how the fuck you never seen ISHOWSPEED?
Because I don't plug myself into the same shit that you guys. He's
a great dude. He's all about the culture and all about people and young kids growing up to be respectful. Oh, he's a huge Ronaldo fan. That's the thing.
He's really into anime and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not going to tell anything, but there's videos.
Where's his songs? What is his?
No. He's not. He's just a streamer. He's not a musician.
Oh, okay.
He's just a really good person. You're talking about giving money to dumbass young kids.
I'll make this argument for you right now, dude.
He's a good person to give money to.
I'll make this argument for you right now.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, Mel Gibson was on the cover of magazines as being praised as the coolest guy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Tom Cruise was being praised as the coolest guy.
Yeah.
And right now, this guy is being praised as the coolest guy.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to those people? You know what I mean? They've all had some sort of form of fall from grace. And I'm calling it right now. This guy is going to have some sort of fall from grace.
No, you're wrong there.
You think so?
You're wrong. You don't know him.
I'll make a bet with you right now.
You just said that you don't know who this is. Because of that, I know you're wrong.
All I know is that he's the type of personality that has to film himself doing stuff to make his money.
That's what you think.
No, watch
more of his videos and then find out.
No, I will not. That's the part I refuse, bro.
Then your argument makes no sense if you don't want to look into it.
No, it makes no sense. It's not about wanting to look into it. It's about the idea that
I like that.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. It's about the idea that basically we are currently developing a culture of narcissists that think that this is how you do good.
Nope.
It's not how you do good.
Nope. You're wrong.
You think so?
Yeah, you don't know what this guy does behind the scenes and what he does.
Tell me more.
Dude, he's only a giving person, loving person. He's huge. Yes, he became.
Is he like a Mr. Beast kind of guy?
He's sort of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, honestly,
no.
Another.
You're wrong. You're wrong about my boy Jimmy too.
Well, who's Jimmy?
Mr. Beast. Dude, them two are two guys that actually took this.
And they did something good with it.
And they did something good with it. They're the two guys. Yes, Jimmy.
I think honestly, Johnny, I think you firmly believe that, but you are kind of ignorant to the idea that basically the money that's being made here is all complicitly evil, bro.
No,
that's the amounts of money that these people look at in their bank accounts on a daily basis while other people are starving, and whether they're doing good or not, that's all complicitly evil in a world that could be more even and fair. And
So if let's say ISHOWSPEED or Beast is giving out money to charities and doing their thing for other countries that are not,
unless it's all of their money, then I kind of don't give a shit.
So ISHOWSPEED I don't know about, but Mr. Beast, he does not make as much money as everybody thinks he does because he gives.
Then I respect
he gives all of it away. He literally doesn't have a mansion. I don't think both of them don't.
Then I do respect that, and I'll redact everything I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't. If they
are truly, genuinely the answer to anti-capitalism, then I'll respect that. If they live in a fucking 2-3 bedroom house and they give out all their
Mr.
millions, that's cool.
Mr. Beast for sure. ISHOWSPEED, I don't know how far it goes, but from what I've seen from him, he's like a really good person.
Yeah, he said on the interview, like, why do I need more than $1 million in my bank account?
That's cool. That's cool. I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
and he's all about the youth. That's what I like about ISHOWSPEED. He's all about the youth, like young kids. Like he gives them as much as he can.
So you heard it here first. ISHOWSPEED. If you come on our show, I will come and I will talk shit to your face until you prove me wrong.
That'd be dope. I would love that.
Yeah, me too.
I would love that because it'd be so fun. Like he's such a cool guy that like he would do it. Like
forget about me is that like I talk a lot and I'll argue a lot. But I will.
But you're a dumbass. I know.
I also own being fucking completely stupid. So
I think we all kind of have that a little bit in us three. That's why this show works so well.
But yeah, no. I mean, to me, like I said, I think I just have this weird mentality about.
Well, you're a victim of society.
You're a dog chasing its own tail, essentially.
What do you mean?
Like I'd say you're a victim of society.
I mean. Your arguments are so strong, but I mean, I haven't heard any single thing that could point to it, even inspiring a
you're gonna keep them
positive solution.
So,
like how to resolve it, like you know what I mean? Like I can Monday quarterback all this stuff and talk all this shit, but for me, I'm just like, well, I'm a results guy. I want to see. Okay, well, in practice, like, what will we do to do that? Like, will we stop social media?
It's basically
what do we pull back?
We haven't gotten to get into that really a lot with me, honestly. And that's like my anti-capitalistic philosophies that I have. And that's, I personally have no problems with my life and living off of, and I'll be transparent about this as I wish other people would be transparent about. I live off of less than $2,600 a month. To some people, that's absurd. Some people think you need to make $40,000
in California. $60,000. That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy, right? But I have a very fucking fun and comfortable life where I'm very fucking happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you look at a world in its moral basis. Okay, a person who exists that needs $100,000 a year to exist versus a person who needs $28,000 to exist. I personally believe that the $100,000 person is less moral than the $28,000 person, less selfish than the $28,000 person.
Yeah, I personally think this all kind of came from the housing market. You know what I mean? I mean, if you, I mean, people are like, oh, you should have bought a house, you know, when the prices were good. I was in high school, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like
we didn't have a chance.
The prime, to get a prime, allow your last chance to get a prime mortgage.
Can I get a house, please?
I was 16, so.
You come with your piggy bank. How much does this buy?
I think I got like $52.28.
You know.
How much can I get?
But I mean, I have a lot of people in my life that, you know, that is the forefront of making the money. Like, how do you make this shit happen? Because like, I wasn't, you know, afforded
because that's the
heirloom place to live. You know what I mean? At least start something for yourself. Because if you're not willing to piggyback off your parents' you know, efforts and stuff, obviously with their houses and things that are afforded to you through whatever heirloom things you have appealing into your life. If you don't have that, if your family is just kind of you know, kind of selfish. If you have a selfish family, you have nothing to kind of like hang your hat on.
Build off of.
You're on your own, dude.
Right.
Exactly. And the money thing comes with that because you're like, I have to.
And that's how you get the competitive personalities. Like, we referenced Luis J. Gomez, right? He didn't come from much, but he fought really hard to start making money.
Yeah.
I respect that and everything. But where's the cap to that? Where it's like, okay, cool. I think a comfortable lifestyle exists somewhere in that $40,000 range, but there's no cap for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People were just like, okay, cool. Once I see myself making $100,000 without excuse, I'll continue to push for that lifestyle.
Now in Lewis's instance, he does have kids. I mean, do you feel,
Oh, he has kids, bro.
You might.
No. We'll bleep all of that shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But
he has a kid. Yeah.
No, but for me, it's like, do you want your kids to work go through the exact turmoil?
Oh man,
the exact turmoil.
30-minute conversation.
Well, don't let it be. I'm just saying, I want to leave it on a positive note. I'm trying to get there because, you know what I mean. I don't want to completely have a very pessimistic.
We hate everything, guys.
Wrap to this podcast.
So to end it off, guys,
just some
kill
food
yourselves.
For thought, just some food. No, just like some food for thought stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just, if we can get to some food for thought points to kind of just leave people with
chicken soup.
Chicken soup for the autistic soul. Someone said that in the comments.
You really?
Yeah.
Chicken soup
in our comments.
Yeah.
Clip it. That works really well. That works really well.
Oh, we are very autistic. That's funny as shit. That's so funny.
But yeah, no. Final thought.
Like Jerry Springer. Final thought.
Well, the thing about it is, guys, make sure you take the time to find out things about yourself. You know what I mean? Discover yourself, appreciate yourself, the things that are calling to you. Don't be ashamed of it. You know what I mean? Because people, you might feel other people self-conscious pouring onto you. The things that people don't have for themselves, you can very well do for yourself as well. So I will just kind of leave that with you guys and wanted to go ahead.
I like that.
Kick it off.
Very good.
Let's go ahead and start off with you.
Yeah, start off with me. Thank you guys again for watching another episode of the Stool Podcast. I appreciate all the new subscribers.
Start over.
On YouTube. What?
Homeroom episode.
What did I say?
Another episode?
Thank you for watching another Homeroom episode of the Stool Podcast.
All right, start again because I said thank you.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching another Homeroom episode of the Stool Podcast. I appreciate all the new subscribers and all the comments. Hey, appreciate all the guests that we've had on recently. You guys have been helping us blow this channel up. I appreciate that very much. Make sure you check out my channels. It's JonnySavag on everything. JonnySavag. No E and no H in Johnny. On everything, check out Thee Dunce Official on IG and Thee Dunce on YouTube here. Actually, if you're watching our channel. And also check out my band D&G Heavy on IG and pretty much every platform. I'm gonna have I'm finishing editing a video of our 3-day run that we talked about today. I'm editing that video right now. It's gonna be about a 15-minute video, just like kind of vlog style of the whole 3 days. So make sure you check it out. It's a lot of funny, cool stuff, behind the scenes stuff with DNG, and make sure you check that out. We're hanging out with Bear King and all that good stuff. So check that out definitely. And then Mick.
Yeah, hey guys, what's up? I'm Mickstradamus. Before we say peace out today, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe down below. We really appreciate you guys making it this far in the episode. You guys have been awesome for all the outpouring and support. So I really want to say thanks for all that stuff that you guys have been doing for us. Jerry Coyote, I'm kicking my ass trying to get this shit done. It's sounding really good. So you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised, when I do get it out there and start doing my whole circuit of sharing these songs and stuff. But Thee Dunce, me and Johnny have been working on some new stuff.
Yes, sir.
Sounds really good. Really good. Just pushing some boundaries. And also too, what was I going to say? Okay. What you got, Anthony?
Right. So yeah, I just have, same stuff, Cherry Coyote. That's going to be coming out soon. I've been listening to some of the new mixes and stuff, ready to get those released out to the world. That's fun. My EP for the Computer Cheats is out right now. Go listen to it if you like video game music, 8-bit style music, that kind of stuff. And other than that, go support my band, Vitch the Band. That's double VITCH, the band. on Instagram and YouTube. Go support Dead Widow, which is still rocking. We're working on some new music right now, which is also exciting. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much us wrapped up. This has been the Stool Podcast, and we will let Mike take us away for the night.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.